Hello humans, it's time for $15 cooking for a family of 6 with large bread. Start out with an onion. Now if you've got as many kids as I do, some of them aren't going to like onion. But as we all know, onion is the king of flavour. So get your onion all ready. I like to take off the first layer because the first layer, it's always a bit of a cunt. I mean, a bit of a C word. Then, the trick is, grater. Just get to grating. It's going to hurt a little bit, but get that onion grated right down. We're making nachos tonight. $15 nachos. And the key to $15 nachos is shop around. Shop around, look. That's furious grating. Like an anime character. Oh, threw it at myself. It's to shop around. You do waste a little bit of onion, the leftovers, but just put that in a little sack for yourself. A little bit of onion for yourself later. If you don't mind chunks of onion. Ooh. I feel like I'm on some bloody rom-com movie. About to start crying. Right, get that in the sack. Anyway. Beautiful. So the key to $15 cooking for 6 people is to shop around and look for the deals. 500 grams of mince, brought from the Mad Butchers on their $10.99 kg special. Buy 2 packs, cut them in half, bam, 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 thank you, ma'am. So you dump that in the frying pan. Everything a little rinse off. So I think I forgot to say that I'm literally cooking with that much by that much bed space. Everything else is fucking... There's 4 boys here. 4 boys. Plus me, that's 5. Everything's fucking full of crap. Everywhere. Butter. Always butter fry your onions. Much nicer taste. You don't need too much butter. Get that on to about 7. Who knows what fucking 7 is really. It's just a number on the... It's before high anyway. So you get that on to 7. And clean your chopping board. Because your bench is so small, you had to chop your chopping board in half. Right, so the next key is your cheese. I'm going to go shopping around for cheese. I always find Pam's cheese is the cheapest. And if you take your $10 block of cheese and you cut it up into 4 or 5 bits, it's only like $2. Onion, 50 cents. You gotta get your cheese going. Because what's Mexican nachos without cheese? I like to make it from scratch, but the kids, they just hate hot sauce and they hate hot things, so I can't even put hot beans in it. So what I do with the leftovers is I make my own little chili up in a separate pot, and then I freeze it, and that becomes my lunch for work. So that is enough cheese. It's been 3 nights now. In a 1 kg block. we're probably halfway through. Cheese bag. Make sure you get those onions stirred around. You don't want to burn them. I'm a fan of Tostitos myself, the straight ones. What are they called? Like, I can't remember what style they're called. But the ones that are straight, the ones that are like long and skinny, you use them like scoops. Oh, they're so good. But because they weren't on special this week, we went with $3.99. $3.99 at Pak'nSave. So we did our little shop around. We found the chips. So once I get all this cheese in the bag, you'll see what I mean. These are 500 gram bags. That's a decent amount of cheese. That's enough to do plenty of people. Get the board off and get it stirring. Once you've browned your onions, Jesus. Once you've browned your onions, that's when you want to let your meat go. I don't listen to any rules whatsoever. I don't even read the fucking packets. I don't even read the packets. So the onions are browned. In goes your mince. Reusable bags. You wash these things out, put an M on them, mince bag. Always try to clean while you're cooking. Even if you can't clean anywhere else or any other part. Always try to clean while you're cooking. Makes things a bit easier. This is half pork, half steak. It was the week special at the Mad Butchers. Now that the butter's soaked into the onions, you want to add a little bit of oil. Not too much. You don't want it fucking spitting back at you. You can even crank it up a little bit more if you want. I don't always go to high, because going to high always causes problems. Take your eyes off it for 1 minute to look at the kids and fuck, she's all over. I don't know if you can hear them in the background. I've had to ban them from the kitchen. Unless I want 1,000 questions about something. That's just a wooden thing I picked up at the warehouse. I prefer a wooden non-stick pan. Because I don't like beans and you always need a bit of protein and you don't get enough protein out of the meat, I go with chickpeas. It's about the brine. Always got to get rid of the brine. Last time I even tried carrots. It all still got to eat. Eat's probably not the correct term, but it's still got to eat. It all got to eat. That's looking a little bit better. Tomato paste. Always got to put a bit of tomato paste inside it. You don't have to put tomatoes in because fucking some people don't like tomatoes. I fucking hate tomatoes. I like tomato sauce, tomato soup, tomato paste, not tomatoes. I don't know why. It's my God-given talent, I guess. A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. A little bit of sippy sip. I'm trying to do this thing right. It's going to be my first official video, so I don't want to get banned straight away. It doesn't mean I ain't sinking tins. Well, the boys range from 13 down to 2. I'm an old fuck. You always want to give the mince a bit of a... Don't just stir it around. Give it a little bit of... like that. Helps break it up a bit quicker. This is looking good. Forget me messy top, I just finished work. Right, you want to do about 2 teaspoons of tomato paste. Find yourself a spoon, doesn't even have to be washed, just wash it on your shirt, fuck it. And get in 2, yeah, like that. Get in 2 like that. And get that all stirred around. So the tomato paste is about $1.29, and it's going to go through about 4 meals. So what will happen with that is I'll take a spoon out, throw it back in the sink, close that over, take the trusty glad wrap that I prepared earlier, give it a bit of a seal, spin on the bottom, in the fridge. Get another one of those forbidden tins, bring that over there, slam that bad boy shut. Now for those people that like spicy things, I'd recommend that. The habanero hot sauce. Tabasco it's called. It's Tabasco, habanero put together. But you put a couple of drops in this on your own meal. She's good. She's good. Right, once it's around, looking nice and good. Then you don't want to follow the rules at all. At fucking all. Fuck the rules of the piece of paper. Don't even read the back. You need a bit of water. I got half a cup. Half a cup of water should do it. Half a cup. You know, Nacho spice mix. That's $1 something. $1. Sharp knives always help too. And you want to give that the old sprinkly. Because they tell you to put this into dry into mince, but we have to spend so long stirring it around. That's smelling quite good. Now, I've got one guy here that doesn't like nachos. He reckons he actually hates mince, even though he likes pies, and he likes hamburgers, and he likes McDonald's or BK, but he still hates mince. Which I don't understand. In goes your chickpeas. Protein. Good for your growing boy. Right. Yeah, my second youngest son, he doesn't like mince. So I'm going to have to give it a wee pause here soon and whip him up some fucking eggs. But I will turn this down to, now you don't want to turn it down to low, don't listen to the instructions. You want to turn it down to about 3. You want to make sure there's a nice bit of water in there. It looks pretty good. A little bit of bubbly. So I'll bring you back when we get finished. So we're now bringing it down to the boil. We brought it down from the boil, down into simmer, and I'll bring you back in the finished product. Welcome back, humans. She is ready. And little boy didn't want eggs, so we're not going to do eggs. Got my 2-year-old, I call him the garbage truck, because you can give him whatever, it doesn't matter. You can give him hot chili beans, and he'll just give you a little fist bump and carry on eating. With the lentils, they kind of taste like baked beans by the end of the day. But everybody moans about beans. I fucking love beans. Oh, shit. But yeah. So the little guy, he'll get a nice little scoop. So I usually do them one and then a little bit in the quarter. And that's good for him. Now your sour cream, $2.49. But it's going to go through this meal plus the next meal. Or I'll put it in the fridge and I'll put it on my chili when I make my chili. Shouldn't have eaten that, but you might hear a bit of noise in the background. That's just Tutankhamun or John Alex Rambo. Big fat cat. Annoying. Annoying. Wait till I fall asleep and he comes up and I feel my pillow squishing. I open my eyes, he's got one claw above my head ready to dig it into my head. I have no idea, I feed him all the time. Just a bunch of cat lovers with a prick of a cat. The parcel snatcher. You get those whiskey biscuits, you know, the ones that have the parcels in it and the other biscuits. He just goes around and just moves his hand all over the plate, pulls just the parcels to himself. Then off he goes. So little guys is ready to go into the beer drawer, because the beer drawer, its temperature is set lower than the rest of the fridge, so it'll cool down quicker. On to the next plate. Just going to throw some, give it for number 5. Call him number 5 because that's how old he'll be tomorrow. So number 5 is not going to get much, because he's probably not going to eat it. He's probably going to end up having honey toast. Or maybe a yogurt, followed by Scooby snacks, followed by bread with something on it. Yeah. He doesn't like eating stuff, but he can eat. Bam. Again, in the beer drawer. Doesn't like hot food. Too hot, Dad, too hot. So they'll go in the beer drawer. Number 9. Number 9's probably not going to eat, actually, because he's a bit sick today. So I'll probably leave number 9 out and I'll just make this for number 13. Number 13 is the fussy guy. Number 13 is the guy that reckons he likes hot stuff, but when I make him a Hell's Pizza, because I make my own pizzas too, and you know, put a couple of hot sauce daubs on some of them. You get some complaints sometimes. Cheese over top of the sour cream, so it doesn't melt straight away, because once it melts and it cools and it goes back together and you can't chop through it, so you put it over the sour cream keeps it cold, you can still chop through it. Dorito, a little bit of a taste test. Good. Could be harder, but what are you going to do? Round the outside. Chips around the outside. He's one of those guys that doesn't like getting messy. I'll give him a chicken bone and he can't even clean it. You know what I mean? Give him a drumstick and it comes back with half the drum on it. The other day he wanted both drumsticks on his plate. I got no bloody drumsticks off the roast chicken my wife cooked. I comes back and half the food was still full of chicken. I had to eat shitty chicken breast. I don't even like chicken. My favourite part of chicken is the fucking dark meat. He just left it all on there. I fucking held it up. I showed it to my wife. I said, he's not having chicken. He's not having fucking thighs anymore. Alright, they're mine. Sorry, it's been a thirsty day. Thirsty as fuck. Number 9 done. Oh, number 13 done. Pull out breadboard. Always helpful. Do not touch it, Alex. Do not. Now from your wife. Now the chickpeas don't go as far as the... Alex, get away from it. Alex, you're getting kicked out. This fat fucking prick. Get out of here. For my wife. She doesn't mind her cheese getting a little bit hard, so I do hers the other way. Nice dollop of cheese. Good helping of sour cream. Ooh. Right. Now the waiting game. As a father, you always fed last, so now you wait for it to cool down. Or you're a father that cooks. I love cooking. That's why I decided that I was going to do this. Bored. Got nothing else to do. So I decided I was going to do on a budget cooking. With literally, I'm literally using that much space by that much space. That's all I've used. This whole entire thing. I've used this and this. Nothing else. I've got my plates over there. If you can see them. Over there. That's just the old school pull out fucking chopping board. That's all. I got my old beer wires. Some sinking tins. What I do is, kids are in the lounge watching fucking Shaun the Sheep or Octonauts or Numberblocks or whatever it is, some educational learning bullshit. Wife's on her phone waiting for me to finish this. The other two are upstairs. One will be on the Xbox, the other one will be on his laptop. But I don't know how this is going to expand for me. I don't know what else I'm going to do, but I think this is what I'm going to do. I might do some other weird shit, because I do some crazy shit. I work at a bottle store and I deliver alcohol and sell to people, salesmen and stuff, but I get up to some fucked up shit sometime doing that job. So I might put that in there. I might take a video and then upload that later. Well, I'll call you back with mine stuff and get these kids down here for something to eat. I thought I'd show you. Separate piece of cheese on there. If he likes just handfuls of cheese, the little guy. He's screaming in the background. I don't know if you can hear him. Hello humans, I'm back. I had to make noodles for number 9 because his throat was too sore for nachos. Which is fair enough. We went on a trip to Te Papa. Apparently he got sick on the way there. What I like to do with mine is, now it's finally time for me to eat. After all that, I've probably left you on hold for about 10 minutes now while I sorted all that out. Because I like to put my cheese on top of the hot pan. Like that, you know, just a little bit. Just get it on top, let the heat come through and heat down. So we use, that's the cheese, that's what we've got left. So that can go in, that makes a sandwich. Or something along those lines. So give that the old fucking lob back into the fridge. Just fuck what's ever in there. Fuck it. Got the old Doritos with there'll be some chips left over to give the kids for a snack in the morning or when they're hungry. I like to bring that cheese down. Get it nice and melted, because you can stick it in the microwave if you want, but I'm already here, I'm right here. Anything else I've got to say about this? Well, I could do satay chicken for under 15, way under 15, probably under 10 almost, actually, for 6 people. It's all about finding the piece that you put in the middle. Because these boys don't eat vegetables. They fucking hate vegetables. Getting them to eat peas and corns is hard enough. Made a potato bake the other day. Oh, don't like it. It's the same as mashed potato, but baked with some cheese. You like cheese, you like potato together, you don't like that. But anyway, that's not the question. The question is, how good is this going to be? Still going, got it on low. Not quite melted yet. Oh. I could hear them in the background. They're already getting told off. One of them's not eating the tea. The oldest one's not eating the tea. Take him out fucking nachos. He eats all the chips first. Like, what the fuck? Use the chips as a scoop. Like, I can't take you to any restaurants because you're going to make me look like a fool. I don't know how long I've fucking tried to teach and direct you guys into the right path, but still, he knows better. He knows better. Right, that's about done. Another catastrophe. Another catastrophe. But anyway, finally, another fucking 10 minutes later, and I can put my food on my plate. We can find out how it's going to be. Third catastrophe. Right, now I can get the sour cream on. Oh, come on, you bastard. One wanted nachos and then didn't want nachos. Final product for under 15. Chip. Worth the wait. Anyway, humans, catch you next time. Jesus, got a bit of cheese there. Catch you next time. We're cooking with large bread. Cheap meals. $15, small bench. This is all I'm cooking. This much. Right here. Laters.